Hello, everybody. Welcome back, loves. Welcome to Queen Cancer Tarot channel, everyone. My name is Catherine. I'm the host of this channel. I'm here to bring you clarity, guidance, and love messages. And I have timeless readings for all of my beautiful Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is a general love reading, so please take this energy how it resonates with your energy and your person, or any third parties that may be connected to, in, or around you or your person. Also, Cancers, I do have a channel where I read for all 12 signs. If you're interested in all 12 signs, that link is below. The channel is called She Reads Tarot. I also have another channel called Tarot Talk Live, where I do interactive readings, celebrity news and gossip, and all other topics, various topics. Please join me on that channel, Tarot Talk Live. The link is below. If you would like to book a reading with me, the link to my website is below. I am going to be doing a sale, 50% off of readings for the next 2 weeks. So if you are interested in having a reading, anything over $25, anything that is priced over $25 is 50% off. The extendeds are still $11.11. The one question readings are still $11.11. I'm not changing the price on those. But for all other readings, everything that's $25 and up, you will receive 50% off. I am going to be putting that coupon, or I'm going to be going ahead and marking the prices down on that channel, on the website tonight. So anything for the next 2 weeks, starting tonight at midnight, is when I'm going to start the sale. Okay, so book with me, you guys. The link is below. My readings are extremely detailed. I go very in depth with my personal readings. So FYI. I got to save something a little extra for my people, okay, for my customers. So let's get it going. So we're going to look at Cancer's person's energy. We did see your energy. We saw what you have going on with this person. I do feel as though this is a divine feminine or a female energy. Could be, again, a family member, a daughter, a mother, an aunt. I'm just getting an energy of that, or I'm getting an energy of someone that, you were close to. Okay, period, point blank. Someone that you were close to is having to have a wake-up call and cut something out and come back. Okay, we have the Two of Cups twice. We have the Ten of Pentacles came through. You have the Two of Pentacles twice. You have the Queen of Pentacles twice. And it looks like you have the World twice as well. Okay? You have the World twice. And you have the Justice card. I want to say you have the Justice card twice, but I think you have the Four of Wands twice. Hierophant energy. Okay. Hierophant energy. The Death card here. So there is definitely going to be a change, okay? Like I said, your person is going to come back different. Things are going to be different here. With sleep, like I said, you're going to go from things being very stressed when it comes to this person to things really just kind of all of a sudden working themselves out. And it also mentions it's that this is going to happen within a month. So I do feel like this person is not going to waste any time coming back around here. Okay. You may be, this may be the beginning of that time period, and you're just like feeling like this person is not going to come back, or there's a bit of feeling very, sad, very let down because this person left, being stubborn. Tell me about Cancer's person, please. Holy Spirit, angels. Whoa, y'all see that card? It literally took flight. It literally took flight, which I feel like that's what this person did. So look, what does it say? It says the time fall. Time fall. Okay. We have gather. And we have future here, Cancer. Okay, so I feel like this person is in the process of doing some shadow work. This person is in the process of building themselves back up or fixing something, or there's something that this person has to deal with, okay? And they have to go away to do it with the Six of Swords. This person, there's going to be an energy of needing to separate. So whether you walk away from this person or this person is leaving, okay, there needs to be growth here. With the Fool, this also represents a bit of childishness, okay? A bit of childishness, just a bit, okay? A bit of immaturity. And we have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, which again, lack of cohesion. This person doesn't want to work with you. They want to go off and do their own thing. This could be like really like a stubborn young adult that thinks that they're grown, thinks that they know it all. So they're going to go and leave home, okay, with the Six of Swords, and go and find something better, right? They're going to go and find something better. We don't want to stay with mom, right? But listen, it's not going to be what they thought it was when they get there. With that Four of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, it's not. And they're going to find themselves coming right back quicker than they left, okay? So don't worry your pretty little mind about this person, because with fall here, I feel like once this person leaves, once they walk away, once they storm out of your house, slam the door, tell you where the sun doesn't shine, this is when this person is going to meet their downfall. And I don't mean in a way that's negative or heavy, but I mean in a way where this person is going to learn a thing or two, okay, about life. Okay, because that's what the Fool does. They go on the Fool's journey to learn about life, right? It's a life lesson. They leave vulnerable and hopefully come back a little more mature, right? And I feel like with gather here, this says attending a party, host a get together, accept the invitation. It will be fun and community. I feel like they thought it would be fun and games. They thought it would be all fun and games. You know, we're going to leave and do our own thing, right? We don't need anybody. And I feel like they're going to have a rude awakening when they get out there and realize that it is not so nice. Okay, with the future here, setting goals, 10-year plan, vision board, manifesting, retirement, organization, and focus. I do feel that this person's going to get out there and they're going to say, ooh, I wasn't really ready for all of this. What do you mean? I have to get a job? I have to pay bills? What do you mean I have to buy my own food? I feel like there's an energy of this person is going to realize that they need to have a bigger and a better plan before they just go and set off and do them, right? So again, I feel like this person is going to realize they need to set better goals, or they need to think things through a little bit more wisely. Okay, and they're going to be thinking about their future here. All right, they're going to be thinking about their future. And look at this under the deck. What did I tell you? You have prison and ascension, and you have gratitude here. Prison, ascension, and gratitude under the deck. So this person, they thought they were stuck. They thought they were in a situation and they thought they had to run away, right? They had to get away. We have to get away from, all of these rules or whatever the situation may have been. Okay. But with ascension here, they're going to quickly learn. They're going to learn real fast. You see what I'm saying? That it's not all fun and games like they thought it was. Okay. 3 of Wands with the 10 of Wands. They were so quick to get out there with that 10 of Wands here, with the World card and the 5 of Cups. They're not going to be feeling so great about it. You know what I'm saying? After they've had a chance to feel the fire of being on their own here. And that's why that Nine of Pentacles energy was coming through for me. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot for your person. Let's shuffle up a bit here. These cards are the weirdest shuffle. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Cancer's person. Tell us about Cancer's person, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Cancer's person, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Cancer's person, please. Whoa. I'm not taking all of those cards. I'm not. Tell me about Cancer's person, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell me about Cancer's person, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell me about Cancer's person. So we have the 3 of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Look at this, y'all. Again, both of these cards, again, we had the 3 of Wands and the Ace of Cups here. So now you have it together. So this is an energy of this person wanted to expand. They wanted to go and see if there was something bigger and better elsewhere, right? So they left. There's the energy of this person leaving to grow, to learn lessons, to do things on their own. Okay, they wanted to do things on their own. All right. And they wanted to experience the world. You know what I'm saying? But look, you have the Chariot in the reverse, Cancerian energy, with the Six of Pentacles here. This person got out there and realized very, very quickly, because that Six of Pentacles talks about someone needing, help. Okay. Someone needing charity. All right. And with that Chariot in the reverse, okay, no one was coming to their rescue. No one was getting in their car to come and save this person. They were out there. They wanted to be out there. Okay. And now that they're out there, there's an energy of wanting help. Because look, we even have it. It says community. It will be fun. Oh, we're going to have big fun. And there's an energy of, no, remember when you left, you didn't need me, or you were going to have a lot of fun out there. So there's an energy of, accept the invitation to the party that you were going to. Don't stop for me. You know what I'm saying? And this person is like, no, I take it back. And you're like, no, no, no. You wanted to go with the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Wands. You wanted to go out there. See what I'm saying? You were so quick to jump on your horse, your high horse. This horse is, they jumped on their high horse, but then they realized it was too much responsibility, too much burden, too much weight for them to carry. And they found themselves coming where? Back home with the Ten of Pentacles here, the Ten of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Moon with the Seven of Pentacles. This person is realizing here, and here you go with the Justice card coming in again. They are realizing that this is the consequences of them not being patient. This is the consequences of them thinking they could do better elsewhere. This is the consequences of them leaving their stability and jumping out there into the wilderness. And with that Ten of Swords, they realized exactly how ugly it can be out there. With the King of Wands and the Moon, this person realized that they didn't plan so well. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, they're more unsure, okay, now than they ever were. You know what I'm saying? So whatever reasons and excuses that this person made to go, because they wanted something new, they didn't want the responsibilities that they had. They didn't want to do what they were doing. They didn't want the job that they had. They didn't want the rules that they had to follow. They didn't want the life that they had, so they wanted to go out and get something new. Well, everything out there is not the best, and what's on the other side is not always guaranteed to be greener, my friend. And I feel like this person is realizing, okay, the hard way, that the grass is not always greener on the other side. Okay? It is not always greener on the other side. And just because it's new doesn't mean it's better. Sometimes the devil you know is better than the one that you don't, baby. Three of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Look at this. The Chariot in the reverse. See what I'm saying? This person was so quick to leave. Cancer. I'm getting away from Cancer. I don't want to be with Cancer anymore. Cancer has all these rules. Cancer wants me to do this, or Cancer wants me to do that. Look, under the deck, this is Ten of Cups. You walked away from your Ten of Cups with the Nine of Pentacles here. You went from Ten of Cups to pre-Empress energy. You went from your stability, and this is talking about your person, went from their stability to be out there doing things on their own, having to fend for their own selves for the first time. And they weren't prepared. They didn't have a clue what it meant. It's an every 30 days, sometimes 15, depending on, you know, where you, depending on who you owe. But it's an every 30-day event, this thing called life. And if you're not ready for it, baby, you're going to find yourself out there like this with the Chariot in the reverse and the Six of Pentacles, looking for help, begging, have a pot, you don't have a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of. Tell me about the Chariot in the reverse with the Six of Pentacles, please. Chariot in the reverse with the Six of Pentacles. And we have the King of Swords. So this person, they left. They were so sure. They stood on business, okay, when they walked away. Okay, that King of Swords is very authoritative, very matter of fact. They know what they're doing, right? Under the deck, look, Knight of Wands. See, this person wanted to go and show you. They wanted to show you a thing or two. But with the Seven of Swords here, this person didn't even have a clue. There's like an energy of they were looking in the wrong direction. You see what I'm saying? They were looking in the wrong direction. And they weren't being honest. They weren't being honest. They left on false pretenses. You see what I'm saying? There's an energy of this person was being rebellious. It wasn't that they were trying to do better. It's that they were being rebellious. They didn't want to do right. Okay. So there's a difference. Okay. They weren't trying to do something better. They were trying to do something else. Okay. So let's get that straight. People always trying to flip shit around and say, oh, I had to go because, I had to do this. That wasn't, no. This is what people do here. You just didn't want to do it. Knight of Wands with the Ten of Wands. You're going to realize that what you're trying to do is too heavy for you to carry. The britches you're trying to put on are not, they're a little big. You need some overalls with those. So let's see here. It went on the floor, so I knew it was going to be in the reverse, y'all. It's the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Okay, and it's fitting that it's the Queen of Swords in the reverse, because this talks about someone who is very much in their feelings. Okay, also an energy of someone. This talks about poor communication. I feel like there's an energy of somebody who just doesn't want to listen. Okay, they don't want to hear because they think they know it all. Okay, the Queen of Swords in the reverse thinks they know it all, but they don't. Okay, under the deck, look at this, the Eight of Wands. They did a whole lot of talking, Cancer. A whole lot of talking until they were gone. And look at that with the Four of Cups behind the scenes. This person is starting to get a little quiet. Okay, this isn't the boastful Knight of Wands Chariot energy that was, or the Three of Wands energy that was flying out of your house, is it? When they were upset. You see what I'm saying? Now they're tampering down some of those misguided emotions. Okay, they're tamping down some of those misguided emotions because they're realizing that they made a big mistake. Okay, tell me about the Ten of Pentacles here and the Ten of Swords. They realized that they bit the hand that was feeding them, Cancer. They bit the hand that was feeding them. You have the 7 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. See, this person went from having options, anything that they wanted, anything that they could choose from, to the 9 of Cups. Now it's not enough. Now there's an energy of, not enough food, not enough money, not enough people that care about them. It's not enough, right? And now they're missing home. Now they want to come back home. Look, Knight of Swords. This talks about someone turning and going in the other direction. Like, wait a minute. This is someone taking decisive action, going in a different direction. Okay. Tell me about the King of Wands and the Moon. They need time to regroup, plan a little bit better. I mean, maybe they do want to move out, but they're going to have to do things a little bit smarter. We have the Ace of Pentacles here. See, this talks about manifesting, but this talks about doing it wisely, starting from the beginning, okay? You can't just go from you can't just go from, being in this energy where you're in that 6 of Pentacles and you're just going to jump to the 10 of Pentacles. No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Okay, but you live and you learn. This person is going to live and they're going to learn with the Star underneath the deck. Ace of Pentacles and the Star. This person, there's an energy of you can have whatever you want. You just have to manifest it. You have to work hard. You have to put in that work from the beginning. Okay, you can't just you can't just snap your fingers and everything is just automatically where it needs to be. You need to put in your dues. There's an energy of this person I feel like is a little bitter. We saw the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. That talks about a jealous, envious energy. And I feel as though there is a bit of that when it comes to this younger feminine energy. But I feel like they're not realizing, like, this older Queen of Pentacles that we saw in the upright, they put in the dues. They put in their work. Do you see what I mean? They put in their work. So, same is required. You know what I'm saying? You're not just gonna, this generation cracks me up, y'all. I mean, this is just indicative of how that Gen X generation thinks. Like, everything is just supposed to just be given to them. They're supposed to have privileges. Everything is supposed to just be done up, and they don't have to work, think, or do anything. You know what I'm saying? Just a hot mess. 7 of Pentacles with the Justice card. There's an energy of, if you want something, you're going to put the time and the work in, baby. And with that Justice card, that talks about cause and effect. You reap what you sow. You get what you give. Okay? Period. Tell me about the 7 of Pentacles with the Justice card here. 7 of Pentacles with the Justice card. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Oops, that card did fall, and it's the Tower. It's the Tower. This is the awakening. This is this person coming to a realization that, oh shit, I messed up big, didn't I? You know what I'm saying? This is when this person realizes that, they're 2 months behind rent. Their car note is 3 months behind. They're about to get it. Just everything is imploding on this person. And they're like, why did I leave, Cancer? See, with the 4 of Swords under the deck, this person just wants to go back home. They just want to go back home. With the 3 of Pentacles in the upright. Look at this reading, you guys. It's in the upright. Okay, there is an energy of, now this person wants to follow the rules. Now this person wants to make peace. Now this person wants to do things the normal way, because with that Tower moment, they don't want to experience any more of those. And they realize that without you, Cancer, that's all they're going to experience is Tower moments. Do you understand? There's nothing like the love of a Cancer, period, point blank, baby. You better know it. So what is the challenge, okay? What is The challenges for Cancer. Beautiful reading, Cancer. And don't fret. This person is coming back home, baby. You might as well just get you some popcorn, relax, say a couple of prayers, get your nails done, clean up, sleep a little bit, take a couple bubble baths, do all the things, okay? Because they'll be back. They will be back. But what are the challenges that Cancer will face with this person? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. What are the challenges here? Y'all need to take care of yourself. It says well-being. See, and abuse. Look at this. Okay. I'm going to tell you right now, Cancer. Look at this. Never let them see you sweat. Do you understand? Never let them see you sweat. Cancer, I feel like if once you start loving on yourself, resting, it says loving yourself, healing, rest, self-care, resting and relaxation, taking care of you, self-respect, and boundaries. See, as soon as you make boundaries and you let this person know, listen, you wanted to leave. I didn't ask you to go. I didn't make you go. I didn't even want you to leave, but you left. So with abuse here, this says physical, mental, verbal, spiritual, and emotional abuse from a loved one, a trauma bond. This person wants to guilt you into feeling bad for them so that you don't pay attention or care for yourself or enjoy the time that you have because this person is bitter and frustrated. Okay? That's not your problem, Cancer. This says triggers, childhood trauma, and self-harm. You didn't run out the house, okay, and go into a situation that can put you in jeopardy of losing your beloved things and all your money too. You didn't do this. This person did this when they ran off with the Six of Swords. They ran out in the middle of the night. They left and said they were going to a better place where it was calmer. You know what I'm saying? Better. Okay? With well-being here, the challenge is, Cancer, taking care of yourself when other people are trying to trauma bond you. Don't let that BS, don't let it happen, okay? Because they're going to need you. And whether they need you or not, you are meant to be in this person's life, Cancer. And the sooner they realize it, the better everybody will be, because you're there to do what you're supposed to do, right? This person is the one. And under the deck, we have the Death card and Unblock. Look at this. With Ride, that is the Chariot for me in the upright, y'all. New car, motorcycle, mechanical issues, tickets, accident, restoring, okay, and getting licensed. And with Death and Unblock, I told you, this person is going to change. They're going to change and they're going to unblock you. And you're going to get through to that person and they're going to be talking again, Cancer. But you have to realize, okay, that you have to take care of self and that, you didn't do this. You didn't force this on this person. This is their thing and to let them have it. Okay. Tell me about Cancer. What is the challenge? We have the Empress here. Okay. That's you all day. Abundant. Okay. Taking care of you. And look, the Four of Pentacles. This person is in their feelings. They are in their feelings. This is an energy of someone who is also insecure. And this person is also very guarded. Because why? Because they're hurt. They're angry. They're upset. Okay. So that's the energy that they want to be in, though. Cancer, look, 8 of Cups under the deck with the Strength card. See what I'm saying? You didn't tell this person to leave. They left on their own. Okay. They left on their own. with the Strength card, you did what you were supposed to do, which was what was best for you. Okay. And this person was being stubborn when they walked away. Okay. Tell me about the Empress with the Four of Pentacles here. Look, we have the 10 of Swords in the reverse. Oh my goodness, Cancer. Telling you right now, this is someone who is definitely like healing from the past, and that is you. You need to heal from this situation. I do feel like it was very hurtful for you. You went through a whole mental breakdown, okay, because of this person walking out, just leaving. You know what I mean? Look, under the deck, the Strength card. See, I feel as though Spirit is saying you need to be the bigger person, and you also need to stand up for yourself. You know what I'm saying? This person was, doing what they wanted to do when they left. You couldn't stop them. You couldn't get them to come back. So let them be out there, Cancer. That's the challenge for you. Tell me about the Eight of Cups and the Strength card. Like when they left, they were, hey, being headstrong. You couldn't say a thing to get this person to come back. Seven of Wands in the reverse. Now, Cancer, now this person is basically going to be surrendering themselves to you. They're going to be begging for you to have mercy on them for the way they treated you. You see what I'm saying? Under the deck, look, Three of Swords. They are going to be begging for forgiveness for the way that they hurt you. They know that when they separated and left the way that they did, Cancer, that was very hurtful and harmful. That is crazy how crazy this resonates. Okay? Y'all can't tell me this message is not on point. Okay? So, where are we now? Advice. What is the advice? What is the advice for Cancer in this time? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, what is the advice for Cancer? What does Cancer need to know right now? We saw the challenges. What is the advice for Cancer to get through this time? Or the advice for Cancer's person. Let's not discriminate here. So we have social media. Okay, open online business. Okay, more activity. Okay, listen, Cancer, get busy. Okay, it says decision. I feel like it says difficult decision is coming. Crossroads, doing what's best for you. Choices and options. Listen, this person made their decision. They made their choice, Cancer. You are the one that has to live with that. And so will they. The best thing that you could do right now is to focus on your business, focus on your money, continue being the stable person you are. Because like I said, this person is going to come back and they're going to need you even more when they come back. So you're going to have to be the bigger person here. Under the deck, look, it says clarity and gift. Look at this. And it says summertime. It is going to be getting towards the summertime, or getting warm outside, I feel. And it says in a month. So we're getting the spring. But I feel like this person, it says clarity and gift. So there's going to be a surprise, but you're going to see everything that you need to see. The truth is going to come out. This person's going to come out and, just kind of reveal everything that they've been feeling. Enemies are going to be exposed. I feel like if this person has got any blockages or there's something that is standing between you and this person coming back, that's going to be exposed. It's going to be a surprise with gift. So they may surprise you. They may show up at your house, knocking on your door Where's my Cancer? I'm back. I'm home. I'm sorry I left. Okay? Tell me about Cancer, please. What is the advice for Cancer? We'll take this into an extended to look at the final outcome and oracle messages with a Cancer versus all 12 at the end. And we will also ask some other questions regarding you and this situation as well in the extended. The link will be below after this video airs. Look, we have the Hermit here, and we have the Nine of Wands. Listen, Cancer, with that Hermit energy, this is someone who's kind of, this person needs to get away so that they can think. They need to do some introspection. They need to see things for themselves. You see what I'm saying? Without people being in their ear, without any distractions. They need to live life. I'm trying to tell you, with the Nine of Wands, this is someone who is persevering. They're going through it right now, perhaps as well. But they are looking at things. You know what I mean? They are. And I feel like they're also disappointed in the way things went. Okay, you see the 3 cups that have fallen over, and this Hermit is kind of like standing over the 3 cups, kind of looking down at them, and the 2 cups are behind them. So it's like they're not even thinking about what they still have. They're really focused on what the connection that they walked away from, what they don't have anymore. See, under the deck, we have the 9 of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So listen, with the 5 of Pentacles and the Star, oh my God, this was beautiful. I'm so happy. And the Hermit, I told y'all, full circle reading. This is what I call a full circle reading. All the cards come back. All the cards come right back to you to tell that picture and that story. And look, the Hermit with the 10 of Cups. I told you, the Hermit is going to come back home, Cancer. Don't you worry about what the Hermit is doing right now. The Hermit is living life right now. And life is living on them with the 9 of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. They're going to want another chance. They're going to come back and say, Uncle, I'm sorry. I messed up. My bad. With the 5 of Pentacles and the Star, this person was like, I never should have left. I just want to fix things. I really am optimistic that things can be better. With the Hermit and the 10 of Cups, I have had a lot of time to think, and I just want to come back home. And you're going to let them. You're going to be right there, okay? Tower with the 4 of Swords and 3 of Pentacles, right there with open arms, okay? Right there with open arms, y'all. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. This is gorgeous, y'all. I told y'all this was a reading about 2 feminine energies. Cards don't lie. And that Queen of Swords is someone who has learned a lesson. They have been through life a little bit. They've learned, and now they see the truth. They're sitting above the clouds. That means that nobody is able to lie to them, or they have overcome this lie, and they're coming back towards this Queen of Cups. Do you understand? Reaching out to the Queen of Cups. Look at the hand that's open to the Queen. It's almost like an offer. Like, I'm sorry, Queen of Cups, I had you all wrong. You really do care about me. You really are there for me. And the Queen of Cups is just sitting there like, I never left, girlfriend. I wasn't going nowhere. I'm right here. Come on home, baby. Beautiful reading, Cancer. I hope you guys resonate with this. We're going to take this into the extended. I want to see how things are going to blossom in this relationship once this person comes back. Was there any third party that was keeping this Queen of Swords away from the Queen of Cups? Like, what was going on there? Because we saw the 7 of Swords. So there was some deception. And I also saw the Devil under the deck. under this deck, and I see the Five of Wands under this deck. So there does let me know that there was something going on nefarious, keeping this Queen of Swords away, but the Queen of Swords is back. They're wiser, okay? They're better, and they are back home, okay, with Cancer. Beautiful, gorgeous reading. I love y'all so much. Hit those like buttons, you guys. Subscribe to the channel, like, share, comment, and also hashtag win so that you can be entered in your chance to win. Go check out the website, you guys, tonight or tomorrow. Check the prices. See if you guys would like to book a reading. And I will see you guys later. Bye.